Hello.
For shielding against the deadly disease, this HPV drive.
That's what I said. HPV vaccination drive, I said.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Why this growing concern these days, sir?
It's not a growing concern, it is availability. I'll put the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of you asking question, I'll tell you a story. You pick it up
Yes,
and
sir.
then ask me what more you want.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it is a cancer cervix was one of the very highly prevalent cancers in women in India.
Oh.
In fact, it was number one till very recently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
And now slowly the number has not increased, it is only relative.
Mm-hmm.
So the cancer of the breast is taken over by numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Earlier it was number one was cancer cervix in our women in India, both
Mm-hmm.
rural and urban put together.
Mm-hmm.
And breast was number two and it was more prevalent in urban. I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
past.
Yes, sir.
Now currently, from if you look at 2020 Globocon and all that statistics, if you see,
Mm-hmm.
which are very much available in the net, you
Yes,
will
sir.
see that in India, now if you take 100 women with cancer
Mm-hmm.
presenting to the hospital,
Mm-hmm.
then typically 24 of them would be due to breast cancer, 19 of them will be due to cancer cervix,
Mm-hmm.
6 of them would be due to oral cancer.
Hmm.
This is the statistics. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
24, 19 and 6. That means almost 50% of the tumor burden of the women
Mm-hmm.
in India is due to these three.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why the WHO told us also long back, and Indian government also accepted.
Mm-hmm.
And we are all concentrating on these three cancers in women
Mm-hmm.
because they are the most prevalent cancers in India. And theoretically, you just imagine we eradicate or prevent the cancer in these three cancers.
Mm-hmm.
That means the tumor load will drop by 50%.
Mm-hmm.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
That very basic thing.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to CS cervix,
Mm-hmm.
unlike other cancer, for example, breast cancer,
Yes, sir.
in all cancers we cannot be finding out one single cause.
Yes, sir.
Most of the time it is not possible.
Yes, sir.
There are genetic factors, there are lifestyle factors, there are infective factors, etc.
Mm.
And they interact also. So it will be very difficult to pinpoint one single cause. Example is cancer of the breast.
Mm.
In cancer breast, though it runs in family, it can run in genetically,
Yes,
but
sir.
we say it's only 5% of the time, 95% of the time, it is non-familial. So there is no single cause cannot be made out. On the other hand, cancer of the cervix, we
Yes.
can make out the single cause. Majority of the patients, that is around 80%, 90% of the time,
Yes, sir.
90% of the time,
Mhm.
and more in India, or for that matter anywhere, cancer of the cervix is due to one particular cause, that is human papilloma virus.
Oh.
That's an important issue. Because in breast cancer, when you don't know the cause, you cannot find a vaccine.
Yes.
And even if you find a cause, if it is genetic, again you cannot find a vaccine. Whereas
Yes.
the cancer cervix, which is number 2 in women in India, has got a very important finding that it is due to one particular
Yes.
virus,
Hmm.
and that is called as human papilloma virus.
Uh-huh.
So if you can find the vaccination for it,
Mhm.
you can protect the women from getting infected by this virus.
Mhm.
And once they get infected by the virus,
Oh.
majority of them will clear, but minority of them stay back for a long time, slowly transforming normal cell into cancer.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happens in cancer cervix. And
Mhm.
because 90% of them or more are due to HPV vaccine virus, the human papilloma virus, it is productive to treat them, prevent it by giving vaccination. That is
Yes.
the basis.
Yes.
What was happening before vaccination could come into the picture? We were only going around, only trying to catch them early. They used to come in stage 3, stage 4 disease only.
Mm-hmm.
That is how our women used to come.
Yes, sir.
Typically in Kidwai, those days I'm talking, when I was there as a director and earlier, I'm talking 15 years ago.
Yes, sir.
Those days the cancer of the cervix will be very high in India, in Kidwai. Kidwai being a public hospital, government hospital, the patients who come there also are poor, low economic group, so they will come very late. So stage 3 and stage 4 were very common feature in most of the public hospitals and major cancer institutions in the country, across the country. So cervix was coming very late. So once they come late, the cure is very less. Although they are amenable for radiotherapy, and the mainstay was radiotherapy because they used to come late, but radiotherapy can be given more effectively. We could control the disease, but cure is totally based on the early stage of the disease. The early stage you catch, then you can cure them. If you come little late, then you can control them. If they come very late, you can only palliate them. This is the basis of any treatment in cancer, particularly cervix. The WHO aim of treatment those days is to cure sometimes, palliation often, and comfort always. But here, even in our country, even up to 15-20 years ago also, they used to come so late, frustrating all of us. So we used to do what is called as early screening and early detection and screening modalities. And for that we used to do what is called as PAPS test, Pap-Nicholas test it is called. And then we do what nowadays we do three things we do. One is VIA, visual inspection after acetic acid. That is just inspection by the trained personnel. You just touch with acetic acid 5% acetic acid, then it will change the color. Only the moment the color changes, they are referred to the next level for biopsy and proceed. And because it is only a visual inspection, we used to train Asha and Anganwadi workers also, ANMs, staff nurses in the PHC, doctors, all were trained to do that. So that was the only thing Government of India promotes even today. You look at the ICMR and Government of India guidelines, they only will tell VIA. And then next they will do is PAPS. What is PAPS? PAPS is a short form of Pap-Nicholas. Pap-Nicholas is the name of a person who found out that particular microscopic way of diagnosing. So we call it as Pap-Nicholas stain. So that PAPS test is to do that staining and see whether the cells are normal and abnormal. If they are abnormal, then they see the degree, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. Grade 3 is more towards cancer. Grade 1 is more towards non-cancer. So that is what we are doing even today across the world, across the country. Incidentally, I am involved in the ICMR project, 184 people applied for expression of interest. They wanted to know why we are not able to implement, although Government of India has specially cancer. I got it in Mangalore. I am talking Mangalore. So in Dakshin Kannada was one of the 6 centers selected by government to co-develop and try to do what is the gap. And once the gap is found out, then we will be trying to work with the government. From day one we are working with the government and the district authorities. Then they will have to give solutions for the gaps, and then the solution will be piloted in those areas and see whether the solution, what we are telling, is really the right way of doing. And once they find it out, then it will be rolled out typically by ICMR across the country. That is the project. It is called as Implementation Research Project, for which I am the principal investigator in Dakshin Kannada. Dakshin Kannada is the only district chosen in Karnataka. And in down south only 2. Tirunamala in Tamil Nadu, that is under Cancer Institute Adayar, and second one is Dakshin Kannada under me in Yanapaya Medical College Hospital. So this is what I am telling background. So coming back to the cervix, the third test what we are planning to, we added is HPV DNA testing. That is human papilloma virus DNA. So the test is available for a long time. Even today it is available. But the problem is these tests are a little costly to do that rollout in the screening way. Screening, for your understanding, screening is done on apparently normal people. They are not patients. They are apparently normal people. So in the normal people, you have to do the test and see whether they are harboring the HPV DNA. HPV, if it is positive, then you know the chances of them getting cancer is higher. If it is negative, then the chances are low. We need not test them for next 5 years. So sensitive it is. But the problem here is HPV test typically in a commercial way of looking at it is around 2,000 rupees per test. So they are ready to come and they do it in a mass scale. For me, they are ready to bring it down to 1,500. But still 1,500 is a big money to do it in a screening. So that is why governments are hesitating to pump in money for screening. And there also, I wrote a project to Azim Premji Foundation, and they have given us money to do it as a test run in one particular taluk in Udupi district, that is Brahmavar. And in the Brahmavar taluk, free of cost, all adults above the age of 30 years, men and women, are screened free of cost for oral cancer, breast cancer and cervical cancer, in which we have added HPV also. I am coming to that. HPV has been added by us to see whether it is technically, economically feasible. As of now, Government of India and ICMR have not made it mandatory. It is only optional. Why? Because the cost is very high. But we are developing our own test to see, validating it. Validation is going on. Once I am through, I will be able to bring down the cost to around 400 rupees. From 2,000, I am able to bring it down to 400 rupees. That is from my side. So what is this HPV test is all about? As I said, HPV test is about DNA. But the point here is there are more than one subtype available in the HPV itself. If you look at it, HPV as a family, there are several subtypes are available. Almost 9 subtypes are known to be associated, and so it's called as nano vaccine, nanovalent vaccine. Nano means 9. If you develop a vaccine against all these 9 subtypes, it is called as nanovalent vaccine.
NVV.
The next one is, but all 9 are not going to cause cancer. So there some will be causing cancer, some will not. So the most important one are 2. That is subtype 16 and 18. So for that we develop vaccination. Then it is called as bivalent. Bi means 2. And then the next one is 16, 18 and then 2 more added, that it is called as quadrivalent. So the bivalent and quadrivalent vaccines are more popular across the world. Today we are making it available in our country also. Both quadrivalent and bivalent vaccines are available in the country, and it is now they are being pushed by what the central government also announced it. Now the state government has also announced it to give it, and even some of the state governments like Kerala has also announced that all 14-year-old girls will be vaccinated free of cost. But before even the free of cost, government is pushing. Some of the people like Rotary, Lions, and we at our center, like that, so many cancer centers have started giving it against payment in a concessional way. For they will give us for 1,200 rupees or so in a concessional way we used to give. Whereas the cost of the vaccination also is variable. Indian vaccination is costing somewhere around 2,000 rupees, whereas the imported vaccines, same vaccines are costing around 10,000 rupees. My market price I'm talking. So 2,000 and 4,000 and 10,000 rupees. And this is what is available, and we are now trying to, government is ready to give it to the girls of 14-year-old girls so that they are vaccinated, and in future when they grow older, they will not get cancer of the cervix. That is the basis. This I told as a story. Now you can ask me any questions on that.
Just a couple of things, sir. This young women or girls of 14-year age are being specified here for...
before they get married, I'm talking marriage in a very sophisticated way. In a medical term, if I have to say, it is before they have their first sexual intercourse. That's what it means. But in India, that such words they are not allowed. They don't talk like that. So we say before marriage, we want to give them before their exposure.
And this reduces the risk of cervical cancer.
That's what I said.
Yes, sir.
The whole effort is against the HPV 16 and 18 bivalent and quadrivalent, so that they are vaccinated, and the chances of them getting cancer cervix in future by these strains are almost nil, or I would say 95% reduced.
Sir,
Still, the 5% chance will be there. That will be there in any vaccination.
And about any lifestyle factors that increase this risk of cervical cancer, sir? These days,
Yeah, basically they say that multiple sexual partners is one more major factor, they say.
Okay. So, how about this government's initiative, sir? It's a free initiative, and
no, the state government and central government are rolled out I didn't go through state government, Karnataka state government's full details. But Kerala government, where I am advisor, they said the 14-year-old girls studying in government schools. That means they are going to give free only for government schools girls. That's what I understand. Whereas our Karnataka state government recently, they have done it. I have not completely read it. So I will not be able to tell correctly whether it is for all people or only government school girls, and that I don't know. Whereas Kerala government rolled out for government school girls.
Government school girls. And the last thing, sir.
You have to check it up with the government statement what they have made. Here, they have made it, I know, but I have not read it completely. Yeah.
How this parents need to play their role in this vaccination drive?
Yeah, basically what we all tell for cancer cervix, the slogan is like this: screen the mother, vaccinate the daughter.
Great.
You got it. Screen the mother, vaccinate the daughter. That is the slogan we use, because even the mother means we are talking about in 30s and 40s. So in those age group, even if you do the screening or try to do the PAPS test, at least once they have proved in ICMR in the projected study that their lifetime risk of getting cancer, cervix and death is reduced by 50%. So they want that age group, that is above 30 years, to undergo screening regularly if possible, not at least once in lifetime, to reduce the risk. That's why we say the theme, vaccinate the daughter.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, I would request your good self to send a couple of photos of yourself for representation purposes.
Yeah, I am at Bangalore, I told you. Tomorrow I will send it after reaching Bangalore. Okay?
Okay. Are they available on Google, sir, your photos?
I have one. If I have one, I will send it. Don't worry.
And your designation also, sir, please.
Yeah, sure.
Please message me.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.